This demonstration will look at how to model something like this. This is a Volkmann's retractor. So this hard surface modeling. Modeling a surgical tool is interesting because it is sort of halfway step between organic and hard surface modeling. It has surfaces that have to fit the hand and the anatomical structures it's interacting with while still being something mechanical. So it's kind of an interesting challenge. So there are a number of ways you could approach something like this, and there are a number of ways you can add the detail that you need to add. I'll show you the way that I would do it, although I've done this different ways in different times, and use this as an opportunity to talk about some good practices in modeling in Maya or any other 3D app for good edge flow, good topology, and just good practice in general. So a few things that we'll be looking for here is modeling with a minimum number of polygons, although sometimes you can go too low. Trying to stick to 4-sided polygons as much as we can. And avoiding places where more than 4 edges come in together to one vertex. Now here's a case where 5 come together. This is a valence. I keep thinking electron valence vertex where a number of edges come together. And then here's an example of where we have a 3-sided polygon. So these are not immutable rules. And sometimes we have to include topology that we don't want, but we try as much as we can to work with 4-sided polygons, non-valence vertices, and to keep things as simple as possible. Another couple of important rules here will be that it'll make your life easier if you can model in the middle of the 3D world here. So you can see I'm on the grid and I've got my model right in the middle. And this allows for an easier use of symmetry and for modeling half of the model and just duplicating the other half. Another rule is that when you add topology, so when I say topology, I mean things like adding new edges. When you add new topology or new faces, make sure you adjust them first before adding more topology. So if you can approximate the shape that you're trying to make with the topology you have, then use that. If you get to a point where you're not able to approximate the shape that you want, then that's the time to add new topology. Okay.